Hey guys, your boy Sex, TheSecPaq, and we got another reaction today. This time we're back in New York City. We got Bronx drill lyrics that really happened. Sevside versus YGs versus OGs. I think we had a reaction video not too long ago to the story between the three sides. I'm kind of making sense of it, but it's a bit mad considering there's three sets all beefing each other at the same time. So like every drill tune's just beefing, everyone is mad. Like it's a bit confusing. So bear with me. But we got Bronx drill lyrics that really happened. Now obviously K Flop recently got bagged on the M charge, murder charge. Looking tough. My people in New York, yeah, let me know the likability, the probability that he's gonna get laughed off, the probability he's gonna get birded for this, because I already know the situation, the evidence in that. Apparently he was outside like a barber shop and shit went left and that. Was it a ride out? Was it one of them ones where it was spontaneous beef, like it was just a random person he had a problem with? Let me know down below. Obviously, don't move like Georgia Bex, don't move like PC Anderson and just start noting things for the FBI and that to clock. But it'll be good to know. And I seen D-Fang as well got locked up, so it's tough times for New York drill. But we're gonna check this video out. Before we do, make sure you go smash that red subscribe button, hit the post notification bell as well. Trying to hit 20k subscribers by the end of the year. 2022 is looking like an exciting year on the channel. A lot of new things coming out, and New York drill is gonna be one of them things as well. It's gonna be a good important part of the channel. So make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Other than that, make sure you like, comment, share. Follow all my socials, Twitter, Insta, Snapchat. Hit me up on there as well and go like the recent and drop any suggestions you want me to check out down below in the comment section. But further ado, Bronx drill lyrics that really happened. Sevside versus YGs versus OGs. Let's go.
The Chicago drill wave has spread all over the U.S. and has now made its way to the Bronx. Just like Sha Ek, Bronx rappers talk about real life situations going down in the streets in their music. Let's take a look at some Bronx drill lyrics that really happened. It's a whole lot of ops I can smoke, but I'd rather smoke Delilah. Sha Ek, D&D. Sha Ek is a Bronx rapper from the OGs. He's known for songs like RPTK, Call Me a Rapper, and Jiggy Man This, Jiggy Man That. He started rapping in 2020 and has dropped 2 albums, Jiggy on Jiggy and Get Jiggy or Die Trying. In this bar, Sha Ek is taking shots at rapper D.
I'm assuming that's Sevside, cause I seen Be Love in one of his tunes put like the Sevside that sign K in it. So let me know.
Thing by dissing one of his dead homies. D-Thing is from the YGs, who are known to beef with the OGs. Just like the GDs and BDs from Chicago, the OGs and YGs used to be part of the same gang. But one of the YGs leaders double-crossed some other high-ranking members, so they split and formed their own gang, the OGs, and the two gangs been beefing ever since. Also like Chicago drill, rappers from the Bronx rap about smoking dead ops to disrespect their enemies. In this bar, Sha is talking about a girl named Delilah who was a close friend of D-Thing and was killed back in March. Delilah was shot in the head in an abandoned apartment on Hull Ave in the Norwood neighborhood, about 10 blocks from where she grew up.
What? She got headshot in an abandoned apartment? Fam, what is she doing there? You look like a pretty gal as well, you know? Little nice little Latina thing, you know what I'm saying? She got headshot. Fam, she must have been really involved.
In an abandoned apartment on Hull Ave in the Norwood neighborhood, about 10 blocks from where she grew up. Witnesses said after the shooting, a gun was tossed out of the window and several people, all believed to be blood members, exited the building. Police got there just after 10 p.m. and rushed Delilah to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. The cops said the apartment building near East Gun Hill Road was a spot where gang members hung out. Delilah wasn't affiliated with any gangs, but she knew several members, including D-Thing. Police arrested multiple people who were inside the building and brought them in for questioning, but the killer's still on the run. So in this bar, Sha Ek is dissing the op by taking shots at one of his dead friends. But the YGs ain't just take the disrespect and got even in both the streets and the booth. Jiggy Man got shot and he should have died. Wedgie Man. In this bar, D-Thing sending shots back at Sha Ek. One of Sha Ek's nicknames is Jiggy Man. One of his most popular songs is called Jiggy Man This, Jiggy Man That, and both his albums refer to his nickname. So, in this bar, D-Thing suggests Sha Ek got shot for his constant dissing. Word on the streets is he got shot in 2020 by a female YG member. Sha Ek basically confirms this in the interview when the interviewer brings up the shooting and asks him whether or not it's true. Sha Ek don't confirm or deny it, but just shakes his head and smiles, telling her, if you know, you know.
Okay, cool. So it was, I don't know, it was a rumor saying that you got shot. Is that true?
If you know, you know.
She asks him if getting shot makes him want to stop making diss tracks, and he just shakes his head and tells her that it motivated him.
Wouldn't that make you want to stop doing all the diss tracks, being that, you know?
I got shot?
Yeah, you don't want to put yourself at a risk no
Basically,
more.
admitting
That shit motivated me. That shit, for me, that's why I get my aggressiveness from me.
The actual title of the track, Wedgie Man, is also dissing Sha Ek, who went viral after one of his homies gave him a wedgie while hanging out on the block. After that, his ops started calling him Wedgie Man.
Man got wedgie differently. Yo. Brother, yeah, that's a vile to name the title that.
After one of his homies gave him a wedgie while hanging out on the block. After that, his ops started calling him Wedgie Man instead of Jiggy Man to hurt his street cred. Later in the song, D-Thing raps, Wedgie Man this, Wedgie Man that. Please stop mentioning my name in y'all tracks.
Yeah, that's hard.
Referencing Sha Ek's most popular song. But Sha Ek ain't the only member from the OGs to get dissed. This next rapper dropped bars about an OG member who got stomped to death back in 2012, as well as a friend of Lil TJ who got stabbed 14 times over a bike sale. Noah got stomped like Smelly got poked. Use G's, War Zone. Use G's is a rapper from the YGs. In this bar, he drops disses back to back about two dead ops, Noah and Smelly. On April 16, 2012, an OG affiliate named Moises Laura, aka Noah,
man said 2012. That's like 11. That's nearly 10 years ago. Still getting these man must have been like 10 years old when this guy died. That's crazy. Still dissing him 10 years later.
On April 16, 2012, an OG affiliate named Moises Laura, aka Noah, was beaten to death outside the Melrose housing projects. Witnesses say a group of YG members got drunk and started arguing about who was the biggest savage in the gang. They couldn't agree on who put in the most work, so to find out, they decided to head over to the OG's territory. When they got there, they saw 16-year-old Noah Balla and attacked him. He was surrounded by a group and badly beaten up in front of a crowd of like 15 to 20
Yeah, mums. That's crazy behavior.
And attacked him. He was surrounded by a group and badly beaten up in front of a crowd of like 15 to 20 people. Noah suffered from blunt impact injuries to the head and neck and was rushed to the hospital, but later pronounced dead. Noah was well loved in the neighborhood, and many said he was a good kid who just ran with the wrong crowd. This brutal death was a shock to the neighborhood and intensified the beef between the OGs and the YGs. A 23-year-old YG member named William Bracey, aka Rail, was later sentenced to 33 years in prison for Noah's death. But Noah ain't the only person UG's dissed. He also took shots at Smelly, one of Lil TJ's close friends. As Merlin Toribio, aka Smelly, and Lil TJ grew up together around Ryer Avenue in the Fordham neighborhood of the Bronx. On August 14, 2016, Smelly sold a dirt bike to a man named Hector Sanchez. Smelly offered to sell Sanchez the bike for $80, even though it was easily worth $300. Sanchez agreed to buy the bike and paid him the $80. But about 10 minutes later, Smelly came back with a large group and demanded back the bike. When Sanchez refused, a fight broke out and Smelly punched him multiple times. Sanchez pulled out a knife and stabbed Smelly 14 times in the chest. He was rushed to St. Barnabas Hospital, but already lost too much blood and died from his injuries. After that, Lil TJ's homie started going by the name Smelly Gang, and the rapper carried on his friend's legacy by shouting them out in several songs. But if you thought that was crazy...
No, I'm not gonna lie, like, that's man. That's some pagan behavior, like... I don't even know, that's crazy, because truthfully speaking, yeah, can you blame the guy, that Hector guy? He probably can't even go back to the ends now, because he put that guy, like, in the ground, basically, like, killed him, so... But then again, like, he did something lich. He sold it for 80, paid the money, he took the bike, like, what do you want him to do? Then you come with a whole bag of man, like, you come with a whole bag of man. Oh, fucking hell. Whole set of man to take the bike back, to lick him, yeah? And then now you just got stabbed. And then you bang the guy in the face and then you get stabbed 14 times. Like, in that case, I can't blame the brother. You can't blame the brother, because one, you hit him first. Two, there's a whole set of man there. Like, he's not even got all his brethren with him. It's just him, maybe one other friend, and there's bare few man there. And you man are all in the gang as well. Like, I don't know if that other brother's in a gang, but I'm guessing not from the looks of it, because he's just buying a dirt bike lid. He didn't come to rob you or nothing. So, a couple times that's happening. I think that's happened, similar situation, like, where people have done things and it's gone the other way around. Like Incognito, man, rest in peace, Incog. He was a big potential in the drill scene over in the UK. But I remember the situation with him. I think he tried to lick someone's watch or something, and then he was one of his younger tried to juke the guy. It didn't happen. The brother chased Incog, started scrapping on the floor. He just straight duppied him in the chest, stabbed him in the chest. And then I think he died from that. But yeah, I think the guy bust case as well.
This next rapper dissed his op after he saw him in public and wasn't ready for action. Rah rah, he saw me, he ain't let it clap. K Flock, what y'all wanna do? K Flock is arguably the biggest buzzing Bronx drill rapper at the moment. He racked up millions of views on tracks like Being Honest and Is You Ready? He also scored a feature from G Herbo on the Being Honest remix and was featured on a song with Lil TJ called Not in the Mood with Fabio Foreign. So, K Flock is on his way to doing big things in the industry if he can stay out of trouble.
It's not madness though.
So, K
These men are full out in the video with Glocks and everything. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure pistols are borderline illegal in New York. Like, it's not even a thing where you man have like, oh yeah, cool, LA, whatever. Like, I know for a fact in New York, it's next to impossible. I think it is impossible to get a pistol because you can conceal that or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's along those lines. Like, it's not much different from London, and yet it's everywhere. Like, in the videos, and the feds are raiding yards. Crazy.
Flock is on his way to doing big things in the industry if he can stay out of trouble. But just because he's going up, don't mean that he's above sending shots at the ops and his music. K Flock is from a gang called Sevside, who are known to beef with the YGs. In this bar, he's taking shots at YG member named Rajeez. K Flock and Rajeez were known to beef on IG Live. But K Flock says they ran into each other in public, and Ra ain't want the smoke. Not long after the alleged incident, Rajeez went on live and told K Flock to pull up, claiming he never saw him and that he was ready for whatever. Sadly, Rajeez got killed just a few weeks later while getting into an Uber. On July 11, 2021, the rapper was on his way to the studio when two men on scooters pulled up and started letting off shots. The whole thing was captured on his Uber driver's dash cam, and the footage quickly went viral on social media. Just a few hours earlier, a 13-year-old member of the Rolling 80s Crips named Jerry and Elliott was murdered in the Belmont neighborhood. Rajeez had supposedly made fun of Jerry on social media, and the payback was immediate. You ran on Woo Lottie Get Back. K Flock, war. In this bar, he raps about YG member Woo Lottie, who got killed in 2020.
I break it down for me, man, people. So you got the Chos and the Woos, yeah. I know that from Pop Smoke times, yeah. So are these man involved in that as well? So there's like Sevside, YGs, OGs, and then there's Woos and Chos, and I don't even know, man, because my British accent is not gonna pronounce them things nicely, but like break it down, cause there's so many sets under each other, and then there's sets above each other, and left and right of each other. Like let me know, because Sevside's beefing YG's beefing OGs, but then K Flock Sevside, he's not beefing OGs, so it's all like just vibes right now. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know, it's a bit more complicated over there, I'm not gonna lie.
Woo Lottie grew up in the Mott Haven houses, one of the wildest projects in the Bronx. He was a well-respected member of the YGs and D-Thing's right-hand man. On April 7th, 2020, Woo Lottie and a few other YG members were walking through the Sugar Hill neighborhood in Harlem. They were spotted by ops who was ready for war. Around 1 a.m., in the area around 151st Street and St. Nicholas Ave, a black rental car pulled up, and like 8 dudes hopped out the whip with broomsticks and butcher knives. The YGs tried to run away, but Woo Lottie tripped and fell.
Wait, like real broomsticks? Like real broomsticks? Like this is not like slang thing?
Sticks and butcher knives. The YGs tried to run away, but Woo Lottie tripped and fell. He got caught by the mob and beaten with a metal trash can and stabbed to death, all while the other YG members just ran off. So, in this bar, K Flock is getting at them for running away and leaving a man to fend for himself. K Flock also disses Woo Lottie on the track, What Y'all Wanna Do? Ran and he tripped out his shoes, spin through the hill like What Y'all Wanna Do? So, it seems like the YGs were looking for problems and found what they was after. But they probably ain't think they ops would slide with butcher knives and broomsticks. Woo Lottie's death was a major loss for the YGs, and after that, a few members pulled up to Cortland to let it be known they was out for blood. Not long after Woo Lottie's death, one of his ops, Ty Benji, went online to celebrate. Ty ended up getting chipped just a few months later, and many think it was payback for him dissing Woo Lottie. The Bronx has always been a wild place.
I'll be real, yeah, the YGs here, I'll be real. It really looks like it's Sevside and OGs against YGs, if I'm being honest, from what I understand. But the YGs are holding it down. From what I've seen so far, they're holding it down. Like at least with the whole D-Thang generation, with the K Flock and them, man, like they're holding it down. From Melly time, from was it Melly or Nelly or Noah? That's it, Noah, yeah. Till now, like it's just them, man, just holding it down against bare sets. Like they're beefing little TJ set, they're beefing Sevside, they're beefing OGs, like, and they're holding it down. Unless the gang is massive, like, which I don't know. Let me know. I know it's like a set of apartments, like RPT building or something like that. But yeah, they're holding it down. Like they're get backing as well, man. They're get back ganging as well. Like they're every time someone from their side's dying, there's automatically someone from the other side dying. So it's like they seem to be on it. They must have some shooters, like real shooters in their squad or something. Yeah, them man are crazy, man. Bronx is hot right now. It's hot.
But the drill scene is exposing fans to what's really going on in the city. Hopefully, now that the music is starting to blow up, they can put the past behind them and focus on building a legit music career. But with so much bloodshed on both sides, it's hard to see an end in sight. The Chicago drill.
I was gonna pause it there. Yeah, I can't lie. That was. I like these type of videos, you know, the ones there where you're really taking things in and that. The lyrics, truthfully, the lyrics weren't that mad. If I'm being real, none of them were like. I can't think of any that were crazy. Besides the smelly one when you got poked a bag of times and then they mentioned like you got like poked bare times or whatever, but nothing was too mad in and of itself. But the situations that they were talking about were mad, and when you go into detail, so that's crazy. Like man, them getting broomsticks and butcher knives. 8 man in a whip. 8 man in a whip, bro. That's a van. How are you doing that in a regular whip, bro? In a rental, like that's man them sitting on laps and everything, and you got tools as well, and like that car must have been so rammed. There must have been so much DNA in there, like it must have been crazy. But yeah, man, rest in peace to everyone falling, man. Car, the deaths out there, they're not a joke. Like these are savage ways to die, man. But yeah, rest in peace, man. The drill thing's blowing up, but the way the feds are moving, K-Flock getting lifed off, D-Fan probably gonna get a couple of years if they grab him on what they got him on. So I'm hoping them man come home, but it is what it is, man. New York's known, man. The NYPD brothers, they're known for it. So we'll see. But let me know any other videos like this and any other New York drill videos you want to check out. Let me know down below in the comment section. Make sure you like, comment, share. Go follow all my socials, Twitter, Insta, Snapchat. And most of all, go smash that red subscribe button. Hit the post notification bell as well. But further ado, it's your boy Sex, the Set Pack. And I'm out. Sure.